Okay, George, I want you just to get settled down into your chair or your couch or your bed. Get into a nice comfortable position. Maybe lying back in your favourite chair or your couch, feet side by side, feeling nice and relaxed and peaceful. And no matter what you're feeling or thinking now, I want you to be able to bring your thoughts back to my voice each time your thoughts go off in a different direction. Come back to the sound of my voice and just use the power of your own imagination. Very, very powerful imagination to create these images as vividly as you can now. And we're going to bring you into that nice state of theta waves where you can completely detach from any feelings of discomfort that you've had, and you can let go and you can be in the moment, and we can use all those amazing powers of your brain. The brain that has created the pain for you now will create the loveliest feeling of cool, comfort and ease. So feel the fabric of the chair underneath you. Become aware of the feeling of the couch or the bed underneath you, or the chair, taking your weight and allowing you to sink down and down and down into a really lovely, comfortable feeling. Notice the temperature of the air in the lining of your nostrils. Hear the steady sound of your own breathing. And as you listen to me, I wonder if you can feel your body beginning to relax and your feet becoming relaxed and heavy. So put your concentration now on your feet. Feel your toes, your heels, your ankles. Feeling comfortable and relaxed. And move this warm, comfortable feeling up into your calves. They're becoming very heavy and warm and comfortable and relaxed. And as this feeling spreads, I want you to notice that your hips are feeling heavy, 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 heavy. And very relaxed. So as you're thinking up through your legs, I want you to concentrate for a few minutes on your knees. Just think about your knees. Normally somewhere where you feel discomfort, I want you to feel ease, absolute relaxation, all tension, discomfort draining away. So your knees feel really loose and comfortable. Any sensations of discomfort just draining down and away. And that feeling up through your hips. And I want you, just as you relax your hips, thighs, knees, calves and feet, I want you to start taking some long deep breaths. So I'm going to ask you to take 3 deep breaths in and out. So breathe in now. Fill up your lungs, hold to the mental count of 4, and breathe out. As you're breathing out, I want you to visualize the word relax. Some people like to think of it as though they're drawing it on a blackboard in front of them. Some people just like to hear the sound of my voice saying it. So I want you now to take your second deep breath. Breathing in this beautiful, relaxed, comfortable sensation. Filling up your lungs right to the top. Breathing away any tensions. Allowing the breath to just fill up and heal all around the inside of your body. And breathing out nice and slowly. Thinking the word relax. Just in your own time, in your own comfort. Now, I want you just to take your third breath now, and as you do, I want you to imagine that you're breathing in a really lovely sensation, something in the air outside, some lovely feeling of crisp, clean air, breathing away any tensions and allowing very deeply relaxed feelings now to make their way into your abdomen. And just in your own time, breathing out, thinking that word relax. So you're feeling very relaxed and comfortable now. And as this lovely feeling travels up to your chest, you find that you're breathing slowly and steadily and very deeply, and you're exhaling all the tension from your body as you're breathing in this deeply relaxed, comfortable feeling. Now bring your awareness up to your throat now, your neck and your chin. Feel that lovely tingling sensation of peacefulness. All those muscles getting soft, all tension draining down and away. And instead of the feeling of pins and needles, you're going to have a feeling of lovely, very light tingling sensation. It's actually very pleasant. And it's a sign that your body's relaxing and your body's becoming comfortable. And I want you to imagine that feeling now in your neck, chin and shoulders. And down your arms and hands. Right down to the very tips of your fingers. I want you to visualize that in both arms. Right down to the tips of all of your fingers and thumbs. This beautiful, comfortable, relaxing energy is now flowing into all of your muscles, into your back. Any discomfort in your back now draining down and away. Your spine feeling loose, relaxed and at ease. That feeling across your shoulders and up into your face. And imagine that feeling just bathing all your features in relaxed, calm repose. You're feeling so deeply relaxed. And as you listen to my voice and you listen to the way I say certain words and the words that I repeat, you want to be just allowing that to penetrate into the very deep, deep part of your mind. The very deep part of your unconscious mind, which is very open to positive suggestions. And those suggestions will remain and stay with you as every day goes by. With every time you listen to this, those suggestions take deeper and deeper root. All the positive suggestions that I give you in this state of mind will stay with you, and every time you listen to them, you'll hear them more clearly, you'll hear them more quickly, and you'll feel them more deeply. So breathing in that positive glowing energy and breathing out any tension, you're feeling so relaxed. So relaxed now. Your whole body feeling comfortable and deeply relaxed. Breathing slow and steady. Visualize yourself breathing in a positive glowing energy that's going throughout your whole body, easing and relieving as it goes. You might be feeling so relaxed and comfortable now that you feel like you're unable to move. And if you do, that's great, that's fine. If anything at all needs your immediate attention, you know that you have the ability to come out of this light trance and continue the rest of your day feeling absolutely wonderful. But in the meantime, I want you to allow your mind to drift and float. And with every breath you take, you become even more relaxed and you go deeper and deeper into this comfortable, safe place where you can let go and completely let go of all that tension physically and mentally. If your thoughts begin to wander, that's fine. Your unconscious mind's listening to me. Just bring your attention back to my voice. Bring your attention back to the things I'm asking you to visualize. Because everything that I say and everything that I say in this tape, in this sound file, everything I say to you is for the benefit of your health and your well-being. Everything I say to you is for your positive health. Everything I say to you is for your benefit. All the positive suggestions I say to you are for your health. Now, in your mind, I want you to imagine that you're standing in a beautiful garden. Look around and see all the beautiful trees, glorious flowers in the garden, and inhale the wonderful scents, all those lovely aromas as you listen to the gentle sounds of nature. The garden is lush and beautiful, and the flowers are like a kaleidoscope of colours. You can feel the lush grass underfoot. You're breathing in the sweet fragrance as you drink in the beauty and peacefulness of this gorgeous, tranquil garden. You can feel the warmth of the beautiful summer's day on your shoulders. So peaceful, so beautiful. Take a moment to feel the joy that these sights and sounds and aromas are bringing to you. Walking deeper into the garden, you notice a set of steps at the far end of the garden, dappled in sunlight. You really want to go and explore and go deeper, so you make your way easily towards the steps. Your limbs are strong and at ease. There's no tension anywhere as you walk across this lawn. You reach the top of this stairway, you feel the warmth of the handrail beneath your hand. The gnarled but smooth wood, which is curiously pleasant to touch. The sounds and the smells of the garden linger as you begin to descend the stairway. With every easy step that your body takes, you go deeper and deeper into this frame of mind where we can positively influence your thoughts in a very powerful way. 10. Go down the first step now. You're feeling that comfort, so relaxed. 9. Easy movements of your body. 8. Going deeper still, more relaxed and comfortable. 7. Feeling so relaxed, light and airy, happy and tranquil. So relaxed. Deeper and deeper still. 6. Even more relaxed than you thought was possible. Going deeper and deeper, twice as relaxed as when you began your descent. 5. Halfway there. All your limbs, your body feels great, feels comfortable, feels easy, feels tranquil. 4. Nearly at the bottom of the steps, and your breathing is slow and even and steady, and you're deeply, deeply, deeply relaxed. And 3. Deeper still. 2. Deeply, deeply, deeply relaxed, comfortable, happy, warm, at ease. And 1. Now you've reached the bottom of the steps. You feel as light as a feather. All your limbs are at ease. No tension anywhere. You feel strong. You feel alive. And you feel very healthy and calm. Just be in that feeling now for a moment. You're doing really well. You're doing really well. Now I want you to be in a frame of mind now that you can make changes at a very deep level. You're able to make changes much more quickly and readily than you realised possible. Any discomfort that tries to return, you'll be able to change it, shrink it, fade it, make it disappear. So keeping that lovely, tranquil feeling. Just focus on any areas of discomfort that you've had. Any areas at all, whether it's your shoulders, either of your arms, elbows, any feelings of pins and needles disappearing now and just being replaced by a lovely, soft, gentle tingling right down into your hands and fingers, right down to the tips of your fingers. And I want you just to see a sensation in your shoulder and your arm that's been giving you problems. I want you just to visualise that now, and I'm going to give you a minute just to visualise that now. Visualise that arm. Just visualize that arm. It's really good visualization, no matter how it feels. That's really good. I want you to give a sensation in your shoulder, your arm, your elbow, your hand, or your fingers or thumbs. Give that sensation a shape and a texture and a colour. It might be sharp and pointed, it might be heavy, it might be red or purple, however you perceive it. Just like we did before, I want you to see how that shape and texture and colour is now beginning to change in some way. Perhaps becoming soft and pliable and easily bendable, so that you're able to squash and mould its shape or texture into something more pleasant. So whatever colour that you were imagining it, I want you to see the colour beginning to pale. Where it was once red, it becomes to fade into a very soft pink. Where it was glaringly bright, it begins to dull or fade. You might like to take that shape, feel its texture, feel the change in the weight and density, squash it a little with your hands and feel how it bends to your will. As you do this, you realise you have full control of those once uncomfortable sensations in your body. This gives you a really great, powerful feeling. You are in control. You're in control of your mind and your body and your health. So let's do this again. No matter how intense the discomfort was, feel it begin to weaken. Just a little at first, just enough to reassure you that you can continue and you can control this feeling and you can let go of any discomfort whatsoever. If the shape was unpleasant in any way or sharp, watch as it changes. Watch as it changes to a shape that's more appealing to you. Watch that it changes and becomes softer or begins to shrink, becomes more pliable. So it's just a small version of what it was previously. Watch as it changes. Watch as it changes. Watch as it changes. And as it changes and gets smaller, all feelings of discomfort now have disappeared. Now you know how to change its colour, and there's so many shades on the colour spectrum. You can easily begin to manipulate this into a pleasant colour and a pleasant texture. It's becoming very soft and small. That's good, you're doing really well. You're able to make these changes now. If ever that old discomfort tries to return, you'll change it and shrink it and fade it, squash it into something small and faded and pliable that you can bend at your will, and you'll do whatever needs doing. So trust yourself now. Trust yourself and the power of your wonderful subconscious mind. Now that you have this power, you'll replace all of those old sensations with peace, comfort, harmony, a lovely cool feeling, just as you're experiencing in this safe, comfortable, secure place in your mind. Now I'm going to describe the way of managing any uncomfortable sensations, just like we did before, just like we did in the room here when you had such a great positive reaction. So we're going to recreate that now. I'd like you to visualize the scene that I'm describing and use all of your senses as best as you can. See it, feel it, hear it, smell it, touch it, as best and as vividly as you can. Now, in the corner of the room is a big barrel full of ice. Walk over to that barrel of ice in your mind. Visualize it to the very best of your ability. Now imagine that you're placing your hand into that bucket of ice. Do you feel how cold it is? Do you feel your hand beginning to get numb with the cold? Do you remember when you were in your happy childhood days when you made snowballs? You'd make snowballs in the winter with your friends. And the cold, cold numbness from the snow, it never hurt, but it would sometimes creep up into your hands and wrists and arms, and you'd lose the sensation in your nerve endings. That numbness would creep upwards from your fingertips through your hand and into your wrist. Can you remember that? Can you recreate that now? Recreate that in your right hand, up through your wrist and up into your forearm as you have your arm plunged into that bucket of ice. Feel that sensation creeping up now into your elbow as well. It's actually going higher and higher up your arm. Feel that sensation of cold, cold, cold going up into your upper arm now and your shoulder. So you've got your entire hand and arm plunged up into your shoulder and your neck. And all that feeling has now disappeared in that arm and that hand, being replaced with a cold numbness. A numbness that has produced a kind of anaesthesia. We can do this in hypnosis. We can produce anaesthesia anytime we need to. So just complete numbness now in your right hand, your right arm, right up to your right shoulder, completely numb, absolutely no feeling anywhere. Remember that as a young kid. Remember playing in the snow, building a snowman, throwing snowballs. Feel that coldness through your gloves and remember or experience how your hands just became completely numb. And that's what it's like now. All sensation has now disappeared from your right arm, your right hand, and your right shoulder. All sensation is now anaesthetized, completely numb, completely numb. That's good. Now you can reproduce this sensation of numbness anywhere you need to. Your hand, your arm, even if your knees are sore, you can put it there as well. All you need to do is merely touch your icy, cold, numb hands in your mind's eye to that area of the body that needs that comfort. And feel that numbness transferring really fast to that part of the body. So in your mind's eye, you're touching whatever part of your body that you want to freeze out and numb. And it just happens instantly. Feel that numbness transferring to any part of the body that you need to transfer it to. Easily and quickly and totally numb, all feeling disappeared. Now that you've learned how to anaesthetize yourself, you'll remember this feeling, this experience and sensation, and you can transfer that numbness at will, spreading it any part that's hot or uncomfortable, any area at any time. So you're doing really well, you're still feeling calm, relaxed and safe. These wonderful feelings are going to remain with you and they're going to increase as every day goes by. As I'm sure you're aware, any uncomfortable sensations that we humans sometimes experience don't actually exist in the area of the body where we think they exist. You understand this more than most people because the body part doesn't exist anymore. But it's the brain that's the part that feels the pain. In other words, non-painful sensations can override and reduce painful ones. Any kind of discomfort is only felt when there's a stimulus, and we're cutting that stimulus now. We're cutting any connection between your brain and the part of your brain that feels those sensations and that limb. We're cutting all those connections now. All those connections between that part of your brain and your right shoulder, your right upper arm, elbow, forearm, hand, thumb and fingers. All those sensations that you used to feel have now deadened and disappeared completely. Because we're notifying your brain. Your brain is sending the signal now that everything is numb. Everything is anaesthetized. You have no sensation whatsoever in your right arm. Just sit with that now and imagine all those signals between your brain and your arm completely cut off now. There's absolutely no sensation whatsoever. That's good. You've done really well. You've done really well. Now, let's return you to a very special place of safety and comfort in your own mind. It might have been that garden. It might have been just where you are at the moment. It might be in your home. It might be out in the car somewhere. Just somewhere that you really love. And think of that as your special, safe place to be. Now, allow the rest of your body to return to a comfortable and warm and relaxed sensation. But your right arm, there's absolutely no feeling whatsoever. It is completely numbed. You can take time to just relax on the bed or the couch and imagine yourself in a cocoon of safety and comfort and love around you. In the moment, I'm going to count up from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you'll open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and happy. Or alternatively, rather than opening your eyes, you can feel refreshed and wonderfully happy and pain-free and just go to sleep instead. So you get to choose at number 5 whether you're going to open your eyes, get on with your day ahead, or whether you're just going to feel that lovely refreshed and calm feeling. So 1, starting counting up and up. 2, feeling comfortable, refreshed, relaxed. 3, experiencing comfort and only comfort in your body. 4, almost back to conscious awareness. And 5, in your own time, you get to decide whether you're wide awake and ready to get on with the day ahead, or whether you're just going to close your eyes and let go and sleep.